Topic: Crafts of Life. Writer: Andy Master Stein. Almost at the last of the vacation, and I haven't written a single thing or some bullshit. And as the current disturbing at midnight, me seeing at the sky full of gloominess, and perhaps the sadness in the sky can be seen by me as I know sky for a long, long time. The overall situation actually triggered my writer entity, who is now approaching me to write something. Perhaps I don't want everybody to read this, so that I chose English as the medium. And perhaps I want every entity who actually cares about what I write, or I may say they read fully and try to understand what I have written. To read this, I chose English. Let's move to the topic. From some moment, a thing was chasing me down, disturbing my mental attributes from actual behavior. What I what was kind of undiscoverable for me to identify what it was. But seeing at the sky at its gloominess, a probable gaze is ongoing to hit my nerves of the brain. Maybe the chaser is kind of theme named linearity in terms of mathematics. We human actually very much fond of linearity in terms of every aspect of life in different terms of perspective. If we want to theme, if we want the theme, the linearity should have a tangent greater than 1, and if not, then the tangent should be below 1. It may seem that's too much selfish thinking, but we actually do this. Oh, I actually forgot to mention the graph is actually not always desired to be linear. Sometimes it is expected to be in the form of exponential form. The thing that we want and desired most are apt to be in the positive exponential graph, and the undesirable things must appear in the negative exponentiality. For a non-experimental people, the things told earlier looked like, oh, okay. The experimental people have already discovered the life to be not in the state they want. In the experiment, the expected result actually varies a lot due to circumstances related to experiment apparatus, environment, and many more. Even there are some reasons they found that was never expected to be appear in the experiment. Yeah, examples first. Whatever is stated in last para, that's what happens in real life. And you can't just escape from the reality in its ugliest form. And we haven't actually entered in the form for discussion. What we actually learned is that the graph may appear not to be exactly linear. Actually, none of a bigger portion in terms of greater than a point is showing linearity or exponentiality. Even sometimes expected positive integer may turn into a negative non-integer value observed from the graph. Ridiculous, right? Yes, it is actually a piece of shit in real life. But no oppression, you have to agree whatever the result is as you have experimented that. You can't just escape from the experimental result as it is already sealed with you. People having more similarities with their expected graphs are happier, but I hate to define them. I love to define the unhappy souls who have actually the opposite graph from the experiment than what they actually expected. There are two types of them. One is like the sky showing me the gloominess for some time. Their intention is very clear. They try to mod the result and get a negative integer. Okay, then they just mod the integer and turn into positive as expected, or try to shape down the graph and return with actual expected result, as I am pretty sure as the time goes the sky will smile like fairy tales. And there is also a type who are actually like Mr. Aryan, whose personal writer is none other than myself, trying to write the novel of him. They will try to let the negative to remain negative and unexpected, shaped in their actual form in the cost of their happiness, who won't be actually the first type of unhappy entities. Be like the first one, please. If you are not getting expected things, the second one may look interesting and non-selfish, but actually the second one is full of thorns. Nobody is actually wanna know your motives or another things. You may take my advice as I'm not gonna charge any bills for that. Yeah, truth is on air now. I'm getting